Good morning, everybody. I am just cracking up here because at the beginning of this weekend, I was thinking of things that I want to do this summer. You know, since we're getting into the good weather here, and I can go out and film a whole bunch of stuff. I've been thinking of all these awesome things I want to do this summer, all these places I want to go, and all these things I want to film. You know, I showed you guys a little while ago these pins that I had that I bought, you know, at like a Goodwill to sell on eBay. And they are Ohio Bicentennial Barn pins. So somehow I got to thinking about that when I was driving around, like on Friday. And I thought, you know what? One thing I'm going to do this summer is take a road trip and film every single one of those bicentennial barns. It's been like 3 days, and I'm like, what was I thinking? Because, I mean, I'd still like to do it. I really would. And I'm still going to do it. That is one thing that I definitely want to accomplish, but it's not going to be one big road trip. I started thinking, okay, does somebody already have a map where all these barns are, you know, all these locations, so that I don't have to sit down and go through all this extra work to map it out if somebody else already did that? Because I'm sure this is not an original idea. In fact, I'm going to have to check YouTube to see, because I haven't looked it up. But even if somebody else already did it, it's something I still would love to do. But I started looking at the story of how these things came about. And a guy named Scott Hagen, he drove around and he is the one who painted all these barns. Let's see, 88 barns, one in every county of the state. And it says, according to the Ohio Bicentennial Commission's final report, he traveled in the neighborhood of 65,000 miles and used 650 gallons of paint. 65,000 miles. Man, that is a long trip. That's a lot of miles to put on a car. So I think what I'm going to have to do is slowly make my way around to each of these barns as I go around and film places. Like, I'm going to have to map out certain areas that I want to go and film and try to work some of these barns in. 88 of them in total. Okay, wait a minute. Here it says, all but one of the barns is still standing. The Ottawa County barn, owned by Albert Appling, was destroyed by a tornado in 1998. Happily, you can still become a barn groupie. Yes, that's a real thing. And visit the other 87 bicentennial barns. The Ohio Bicentennial Commission's final report lists the locations of each barn, including the addresses and names of the owners. So that's cool. It sucks that one got hit by a tornado. I mean, maybe just visiting the location would be cool, because it's not really complete unless you get all 88. Oh well. I think that would be cool. I think it would be really fun to run around and film every one of those barns, and then in the end, regardless of how long it takes to do that, put it all together as one long video. That would be totally awesome. If you guys agree and you think that would be totally awesome, give me a thumbs up. I'm definitely going to do that. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to do it. I have a couple of other things that I've been thinking, because I want to take some short road trips this summer. Places that would be really, really fun to film. And I'm not just talking about places like the abandoned buildings or anything like that. I'm talking about like some really fun roadside attractions. And preferably places that I can kind of get my hands dirty and be able to say that I took part in doing this or that at this location. I have a couple of things in mind, and they let you actually be a part of this roadside attraction. So, I don't know. I just know that I'm excited about summer and this nice weather to be here. I'm excited to film so much stuff this summer. We are going to have so much fun. That's just what's on my mind right now, the Ohio Bicentennial road trip. I really think that would be fun. And it would be something that I would love to edit together with lots of music. And when I start thinking about making a video, I see it playing in my head exactly how I want it to be. It doesn't always turn out to be exactly how I want it to be. Sometimes it turns out better, because I get different ideas when I start editing. It's like, editing is like painting a picture. You know, an artist sits down with a paintbrush and some paint and starts painting, and they decide to put a happy little tree up here or whatever, you know? But that's kind of how editing is. When you start putting something together, you see, oh, this would look better here, or this would go better here, and you start to use those different transitions and things. I don't know how much of that you guys really understand, but editing is so much fun, and it's such a creative process. I love it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna quit rambling here. I got a few things to do, like usual. So wherever you're waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else, pay it forward, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And I never got my coffee. Where did I even put it? My coffee is still in the kitchen. I'm a nerd. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.